Hey there, it's Brian Gormley with Cornerstone Properties and CapitalShortSale.com. Of course, right now we're hitting historic highs in terms of numbers of foreclosures in the country. I think last year, 2010, we hit a million homes foreclosed, a record. And this year we would have reached that record as well, but for the moratorium that took place for a number of months, particularly in the spring and in the last winter, and still we're going to hit something like 800,000 foreclosures. At least that's what's projected as of the fall, which is crazy. So just wanted to shoot a quick video on 5 things that you may do, or you can do, may want to think about doing, to stop a foreclosure. Okay, so number 1, super important, be proactive. The later you wait, the fewer options you have. It's just the bottom line. If you don't take action right now, and you can see the writing on the wall, you're at the end of the day, just shooting yourself in the foot. And I know the tendency is to go through a little bit of denial, go through a period where you say, I can make this work, I can find another solution. But being proactive and realistic with what your options really are is absolutely essential to avoiding foreclosure. Okay, the second thing to do is to request some sort of loan workout with your lender. Contact your bank, ask them what the options are. Obviously do some research online and figure out what is going to make the most sense depending on your situation. Is a temporary forbearance plausible? Is some sort of repayment plan for payments that have been missed feasible? Can you make the payments to the mortgage and add on a little bit on top to repay amounts that are past due? Is really a short sale the best way to go for you? Short sale is when you sell your house for less than what is owed on the property. That's something that people should consider very strongly. Is a loan modification realistic and feasible? Do you have a job? Does it make sense for the lender to modify your loan? And if they do modify their loan, are they going to modify it in a way that is really going to help long term, not just $50 or $100, but real modification? And incidentally, you can check your modification status, or at least the feasibility of doing a modification on our website, CapitalShortSale.com, under the Loan Modification tab. So you get the idea. Take proactive steps and contact your lender to initiate some sort of workout option. I think the third thing that you may wish to consider is performing a loan audit or even a securitization audit. What this is folks will actually look over your original loan documents and or even try to find out who owns the loan now, if it's in a securitization trust or somewhere else. And when they do that, they're looking for errors that the bank has made, violations of federal or state law, that you can then use as leverage to produce a better outcome for yourself when discussing options with your bank. So that's that's a general gist of it. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but it's something that a lot of people choose to pursue. There's no guarantee that anything is going to be uncovered, and you will have to pay several $100s up front to do that. But it's definitely an option worth considering, and it gives people a definite leg up if there are violations in dealing with their lender. Fourth thing to do is to consult and or even hire a local attorney who specializes in foreclosure defense. Definitely there are a lot of options, a lot of little strategies and tactics that you can employ to prolong a foreclosure proceeding and really drag it out if you need to, if that's where you are. So getting an attorney who knows the area, who understands the law, and can properly provide adequate representation is definitely appropriate in some situations. And then finally, and this I don't really recommend, but it's definitely an option out there, is filing bankruptcy. A bankruptcy proceeding will place what's called an automatic stay under Section 362 of the Bankruptcy Code on any creditor's collection efforts, which includes a foreclosure a proceeding. So if you file for bankruptcy, that stops just right dead in its tracks any foreclosure. Is the foreclosure going to continue at some point? Yeah, it will. It doesn't prevent foreclosure. It just temporarily stops it. And possibly allows you an opportunity to work something out with the lender. I think usually there are better options out there than that, but that is sort of a last-ditch emergency effort that may be worth considering if you need to. Okay, so those are the top 5. There are other things that you may wish to do as well, but consult a real estate professional or an attorney or a CPA and discuss your options, your situation. If you employ these things, I think you'll be a lot better off at the end. Check out our website, capitalshortsale.com, for a lot of information, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.